Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play The Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind, Game of the Year Edition. In our last video, Fedar explored Nerevarine Grotto and Unexplored Shipwreck. Yes, that's what it's called, Unexplored Shipwreck. Except now it's been sufficiently explored, so I don't know. Fedar is carrying around quite a bit of stuff, so I think the first order of business will be to lighten the load. And you can barely see it, really, but his steel longsword is in pretty bad shape. Yeah, 510 out of 900 condition, so Fedar needs to do some repair work. He also needs to give the skull of Llevule Andrano to Sharn gra-Muzgob in exchange for some information about the Nerevarine secret cult. So yeah, lots to do. Good thing Fedar is back in town. First stop, Fighters Guild, because this is just too slow.
Stay as long as you like.
Friend.
It would be a privilege to talk with you.
You're darn right it is. Okay. Let's get rid of that set of Dark Brotherhood gear. I'm sure we could get 2,000 for all of that, but that doesn't seem like a very good deal for Fedar. I think we should hold something back, like the left pauldron. I think we could get 2,000 for that. Your mercantile skill increased to 29. That's how to do a deal. That didn't lighten the load all that much, though. It was light armor, after all. Let's see what we can dump into the chest. Like the 36 Lessons of Vivec Sermon 15. That's for story time. And these soul gems I don't need right now. We'll use those later. What else? We don't need arrows at the moment. Okay, that's definitely looking better. Oh yeah, we don't need the pauldron. And the rest of this is probably going to get sold and whatnot, so yeah, I don't know about these ash statues. Maybe we can put 3 of them away or something. Okay, yeah, we'll just keep 1. Alright, I think that's pretty good. Ah, much better. You know what? Fedar needs a nap as well. He's kind of beat up. Oh, a 7-hour nap. Right.
How does the day greet you, friend?
Well, I'm feeling pretty refreshed, thanks. Let's see, next stop. Mages Guild.
Your actions precede you, Outlander. I've heard good things about you.
Why, thank you. I need more... dang it. Yeah, they have not restocked the Restore Magicka potions. That is unfortunate. We'll figure something out. It'll be okay. Excuse me.
How can I help? I'll do what I can.
You can stop standing in the hallway. Hey, Sharn. Again? Is this about the errands you were doing for me? It sure is. Very good. I'll just take that skull from you. Perfect for what I have in mind. Thank you. Now, as I promised, I'll answer your questions on the Nerevarine cult. Go ahead. Skull of Llevule Andrano has been removed from your inventory. Your journal has been updated. Did I do a good job on the errand? Yes, you've completed the errand, and I'm quite satisfied. Okay. Well, let's hear about the Nerevarine cult. This Ashlander cult believes the long-dead hero Nerevar will be reborn to honor the ancient promises to the tribes. According to legend, the prophesized Nerevarine will cast down the false gods of the Tribunal Temple, restore the traditional ancestor worship practiced by the Ashlanders, and drive all Outlanders from Morrowind. Both Temple and Empire outlaw the cult, but it persists among the Ashlanders, who care little for Imperial or Temple law. Here, take this copy of my notes on the topic for Caius. Nerevarine Cult Notes has been added to your inventory. Your journal has been updated. Well, tell me more about Nerevar. Nerevar is a first-age hero of the Dunmer people. He was a great general and leader. He helped form the First Council and united the Dunmer houses against foreign invaders aided by the traders of House Dagoth. He triumphed over Morrowind's enemies at Red Mountain, but died in the battle. Right, we've heard about Nerevar. So what about the Nerevarine? The Ashlanders have a prophecy that the legendary hero Nerevar will be reborn. They call this reincarnated hero the Nerevarine. All right. Well, thank you, Sharn.
Welcome. Please speak.
We have been speaking. Let's check the journal. 9th of Heartfire, day 25. I delivered the skull Sharn gra-Muzgob asked for, and she's agreed to tell me about the Nerevarine as the spymaster requested. 9th of Heartfire, day 25. Sharn gra-Muzgob told me about the Nerevarine cult and gave me some notes to give to the spymaster. Now I should return and report and give him these notes. And you're climbing the shelves. Okay. Let's check out those Nerevarine cult notes. The following are notes from Sharn gra-Muzgob to Caius Cosades. The Nerevarine cult. This Ashlander religious cult follows prophecies of a Nerevar reborn to honor ancient promises to the tribes, to re-establish the traditions of the prophet Veloth, to cast down the false gods of the Tribunal Temple, and to drive all Outlanders from Morrowind. Both Temple and Empire outlaw the cult, but it persists among the Ashlanders despite Imperial and Temple repression. Because it is persecuted, it remains a secret cult, and it is hard to judge how widespread it is among the Ashlanders, or whether it has any following outside the Ashlander tribes. The Nerevarine. The Ashlanders firmly believe that Nerevar will return to restore the glories of ancient Resdayn. Morrowind was called Resdayn before the Imperial occupation. The Ashlanders say the great houses and the temple have abandoned the pure teachings of the prophet Veloth, forsaking ancestor worship for the false gods of the Tribunal and embracing the comforts of civilization that corrupted the High Elves. The temple, on the other hand, venerates Saint Nerevar, but rejects the disgusting notion that the false incarnate will walk the earth like a ghoul. Nerevar. The temple honors Saint Nerevar as the greatest Dunmer general, first counselor, and companion of Vivec, Almalexia, and Sothasil, who united the Dunmer houses to destroy the evil Dwemer, the treacherous House Dagoth, and their western allies at Red Mountain. But the Ashlanders say Nerevar promised to honor the ancient spirits and the tribal law, and that he will come again to honor that promise. To the Ashlanders, this means destroying the false temple and driving the Imperial invaders from the land. Nerevarine prophecies. Dream visions and prophecies are a respected tradition in Ashlander culture. Their wise women and shamans take careful note of dreams and visions, and pass on the tribe's legacies of vision and prophecy to their successors. By contrast, the Temple and the Western faiths are suspicious of mysticism, and they regard interpretation of dreams and visions as primitive superstition. The most common version of the Nerevarine prophecy is the Stranger. The verses are obscure, as are most prophecies, but two observations are in order. First, many less well-informed scholars assume that the phrase "journeyed far 'neath moon and star" is just a cliché to suggest a very long journey. But the Nerevar of legend was known to possess a magical ring named One Clan under Moon and Star, upon which Nerevar is supposed to have sworn his promise to honor ancient Ashlander traditions and land rights. Second, the reference to 7 curses must certainly refer to the lost prophetic verses known to the Ashlanders as the 7 Curses. The Stranger. When earth is sundered and skies choked black, and sleepers serve the 7 curses, to the hearth there comes a stranger, journeyed far 'neath moon and star. Though stark born to sire uncertain, his aspect marks his certain fate. Wicked stalk him, righteous curse him, prophets speak, but all deny. Many trials make manifest the stranger's fate, the curse's bane. Many touchstones try the stranger. Many fall, but one remains. Lost prophecies. Ashlander elders complain of prophecies which have been lost to tribal memory due to the carelessness or ineptitude of earlier generations of wise women and ashkons. Suspicious scholars wonder whether these prophecies might have been deliberately forgotten or suppressed. 3 Nerevarine prophecies in particular are said to have been lost. 1. The Lost Prophecies. 2. The 7 Curses. And 3. 7 Visions of 7 Trials of the Incarnate. Perhaps these lost prophecies will someday be found, either in forgotten accounts written by literate travelers, or in the memories of isolated Ashlanders, or in the secret traditions of the wise women and shamans. Wow, that's a lot of useful, new information. Sharn gra-Muzgob is much more thorough than Has-Fed and Tablis. We didn't get nearly as much information about the 6th house. So thank you, Sharn. Your athletics skill increased to 36. Yes, because reading is so vigorous. I would talk to Ajira, but we still need Stoneflower Petals.
Dirt everywhere, dirt.
Yeah, that is kind of life, isn't it? Anyway.
3 blessings, friend.
Only 3? Why not 4? Why not 4? No, I'm not going to do that. Well, let's hand those notes over to Caius Cosades. Ought to keep him busy for a while.
What's your story?
Yada, yada, yada. Uh-huh. Hey, guys.
Yes, Outlander. What do you want?
Oh, wow. I was phased because they both said the exact same thing at the exact same time. So it sounded like a robot was talking. Morrowind 3000. Hey, Caius. No, look at me, look at me. Are you here to discuss your orders, Fedar? Or is there something else you want? Fedar is indeed here to discuss orders because he's got the notes. And these are Sharns Notes on the Nerevarine cult? Excellent. I'm promoting you to Blade's Apprentice, Fedar. I'd like some time to think how this fits in with the Emperor's plans for you, so if you'd like to get in a little freelance adventuring, go ahead. But whenever you're ready, I'll have new orders for you. Nerevarine cult notes has been removed from your inventory. Your journal has been updated. Blade's Apprentice? I'm promoting you to Apprentice rank, effective immediately. And here's a little present. 2 spell scrolls. The Divine Intervention will recall you to the nearest Imperial Shrine, and the Almsivi Intervention will recall you to the nearest temple. They come in handy for a quick getaway. No, Fedar, no thanks needed. You're doing great work. Now, get out of here and let me read. Scroll of Divine Intervention has been added to your inventory. Scroll of Almsivi Intervention has been added to your inventory. Your journal has been updated. Tell me more about being a Blade's Apprentice. Yes, congratulations. Just get on with it. Okay. Hey, we can ask him about that weird statue we have. The ash statue. That's a peculiar thing. Never seen anything like it. Let me ask around and see if anyone has seen anything like that before. Okay. Hey, we can tell him about our nightmare. Disturbing dreams. You're worrying me, Fedar. You're not going loopy on me, are you? A word of advice. In Morrowind, if you have disturbing dreams, the temple says you are crazy, and they want to lock you up. And if you have disturbing dreams and think they mean something, then the temple thinks you're a prophet or witch, and they want to lock you up. So take my advice and keep a lid on it. Well, thanks for the warning there, Caius. Fedar will just keep that to himself. Let's see if there are any other interesting topics. Well, we could see if he says anything new about the Nerevarine or the Nerevarine prophecies. That's not new. That's not new either. Well, then I think it's time to get new orders. I've thought it over, and I want you to interview 3 informants in Vivec City concerning the Nerevarine and the 6th House. First, I want you to speak with Ajira, a Khajiit Thieves Guild operative. Second, I want you to speak with Llevule, an Argonian in the Morag Tong. Finally, I want you to speak with Mera Milo, a temple priestess. Here, I've written the details down so you won't forget. And here are 200 drakes, for bribes and other expenses. 200 gold has been added to your inventory. Mission to Vivec from Caius has been added to your inventory. Your journal has been updated. Well, I guess we're going to Vivec. Why don't you tell us a bit more about it? Vivec City, named for Vivec, a living god of Morrowind, is the largest settlement on Vardenfell and one of the largest cities in the east. Take the Siltstrider from Balmora to Vivec. It's fast, cheap, and safe. Or if you're feeling adventurous, walk the road south from Balmora, past Pelagiad, through the Ascadian Isles to Vivec. Be careful. It's easy to lose the road or blunder into beasts when traveling by night or in bad weather. Travel by day to avoid getting lost. Or killed. How nice. Alright. Let's check again now that we asked about the orders and had a journal entry. Maybe there's more to say about the Nerevarine? No. Same with 6th House, I guess. Yeah, we've heard that. Alright, well, tell me about Ajira. Ajira is a Khajiit and a Thieves Guild operative. You'll find her in St. Olm's Canton in Vivec. Be careful what you say and use common sense. People in the cantons are suspicious of outsiders. You may have to win or purchase their confidence. Right. We've already talked about the Thieves Guild though, haven't we? Yeah. That's not new. Okay. What about Llevule? Llevule is an Argonian and a Morag Tong assassin. You'll find him in Vivec at the Black Shulk Corner Club in the lower wasteworks of the Foreign Quarter. In addition to his other skills, Llevule is also known around Vivec City as a student of history and a lover of books and old things. Alright. And the Morag Tong? That's not new. Okay. And you also wanted us to speak with Mera Milo. Mera Milo is a temple priestess who works in the libraries at the Hall of Wisdom and Justice. She's a friend, so be careful and don't get her in trouble. The temple is suspicious of Outlanders and wouldn't be happy to find Mera talking with you about religious matter. She'll be easy to spot. Look for the priestess with the copper hair and copper eyes. Okay, that helps. Was there anything else? Well, if there was, it's up there now. So we'll just look through the topics briefly. No, I think that's it. All right, goodbye. Let's go ahead
With pleasure. Please, go ahead. I'm all ears.
Yeah, he does like Fedar. Pretty high disposition at this point. Anyway, let's check the journal. Okay, starting here. 9th of Heartfire, day 25. The Spy Master seemed happy with the notes I gave him on the Nerevarine from Sharn gra-Muzgob. He said he'd like some time to think how the information fits in with the Emperor's plans for me. So if I want, I have some time to do a little freelance adventuring. But whenever I'm ready, Caius says he'll have new orders for me. 9th of Heartfire, day 25. The Spy Master promoted me to apprentice rank in the Blades. He seems pleased with me because he also gave me a little present. 9th of Heartfire, day 25. Caius sent me to Vivec with 3 tasks. Speak with Ajira, a Khajiit Thieves Guild operative in St. Olm's, speak with Llevule, an Argonian in the Foreign Quarter at the Black Shulk Corner Club, and speak with Mera Milo, a temple priestess at the Hall of Wisdom in the Temple Compound. When I have information about the Nerevarine cult and the 6th House cult from these 3, I report back to Caius. Caius gave me instructions in writing. Okay. Well, let's check those instructions. Mission to Vivec from Caius. The following are notes prepared by Caius Cosades to summarize your mission to Vivec City. In Vivec, look for these 3 persons and get them to tell you what they know about the Nerevarine cult and the 6th House cult. Each owes me a favor, and each should be willing to cooperate. Ajira is a Khajiit and a Thieves Guild operative. She won't be easy to find, but ask around in St. Olm's Canton. Folks are easily offended in St. Olm's. Be careful what you say. A little courtesy, a little coin, a little favor in the right place will get you in touch with her. Hulia is an Argonian and a Morag Tong assassin. Look for him in the Foreign Quarter at the Black Shulk Corner Club. He's known around Vivec City as a lover of books and old things. Meramilo is a temple priestess who works in the libraries at the Hall of Wisdom and Justice. The Hall of Wisdom and Justice is open to the public. Just walk around until you find her. Do not ask anyone at the Hall of Wisdom and Justice about Meramilo. I don't want to draw attention to the fact that she is talking to an Outlander. Meramilo is a particular friend, and I don't want her to get in trouble. When you've spoken with each of these persons and gotten what information they can give you, return and report to me. Okay. Got it. Well, that's, there's a lot going on there. A lot to process. It's still not really clear why Caius has Fedar running around talking to everybody about the 6th house and the Nerevarine. Hopefully it'll start to make sense eventually. I mean, I guess, you know, Fedar's good at what he does. And yeah, I'm heading back to the Fighter's Guild because I just remembered that we need to do some repair work. So I'm going to take these hammers and start banging away at Fedar's gear. Here we go. Okay, so we snuck a level of armor in there. 13. Cool. And we still got some armorer's hammers left over. They're pretty heavy. I want to sell some of this other stuff. We can visit the pawnbroker. Because, yeah, there's like hound meat or something. Really don't need that. Okay, she's got all of her gold. So, let's see here. Really, I just want to ditch this. That's the big one. What else? Don't need racer plumes. Quamacuddle. We do need the heather. Let's hold on to that. Let's get rid of the salt rice. We'll hold the violet copperness. It could be fun. We need the willow anther. And the gold kennet. Don't need bone meal. Or ash yams. Okay, we'll keep the ash salts. Do we have any silly potions that are not interesting? No. We could get rid of this silver longsword, because it's kind of just like having a brand name steel longsword, really. Because we're using the steel longsword. The max damage on that is 20. The max condition is 900. It weighs 20. Yeah, the silver longsword has much worse condition. It weighs a little bit less. And it's worth more for the same damage. Yeah, let's sell this. We're selling that. We'll haggle a little. Maybe 192. Cool. Why not?
I can spare a few moments.
Oh, that was rude. Okay, well, the last thing yeah, Fedar's a lot zippier now. That's nice. Last thing I want to do for now is, let's see, Mage's Guild. 4 types of flowers. We need Stoneflower Petals. So I should go south out of Balmora and head east past the Fort Moonmoth and across the Foyata Mamea on the road to Pelagiad. After leaving the Foyata, I should take the road to Saran, which runs along the north shore of Lake Amaya. Stoneflower Petals. They are dark blue and their stems bend toward the ground where they are in bloom. They look like they are folded along the stems. Okay. I'm sure we could just as easily buy some from somebody in town. But, hey ho. But often, we're told to go do stuff because it helps us see more of the world. And I think that's important. I remember when I started this Let's Play, I said something to the effect of that I was going to take a much more casual approach than I did in my Ultima 9 Let's Play. Well, it didn't take long for that to go out the window, did it? But are we surprised? Are we? Alright, we are back here at this crossroads. Arcing Thand is up there. And there's Fort Moonmoth. At least Fedar moves pretty quickly, right? So that's nice. So now we're heading into Foyara Mamea. There's a Kaguri. Let's take it on. Why not? Oh, this is going well. They must be very agile. Fedar wasn't landing any hits. It was horrible. Got some Kaguri hide. And we have a wild guar. Your longblade skill increased to 67. Guar hide. Oh boy. I think Fedar did that. Yeah. Likely. Let's see here. Okay, well. The road to Sharn. So I think we're in the right place. Oh, could it be that easy? Stoneflower. Well, that wasn't so bad, was it? Not at all. I'm hoping that if we use Almcivi intervention over here, we'll end up back in Balmora, but with the way that spell works, it's hard to say. Let's give it a shot. Well, it has to work, of course. Any day now. Good, yes, Balmora. That's what Fedar wanted. Nothing like getting a little fresh air by the lake. Excuse me.
What do you want, Outlander?
I want Restore Magicka potions, but... well, no such luck. That's okay.
You seem quite
How are you?
intriguing. Please share your thoughts.
My thoughts are I need to speak with Ajira. Does Fedar have flowers for Ajira? I do. Do you have 2 flowers that Ajira wants? Yes, here they are. Yes, these are the flowers that Ajira needs. Ajira has made more potions for you. Ajira hopes that you will use them well. Your journal has been updated. Gold Cannet has been removed from your inventory. Stoneflower Petals has been removed from your inventory. Willow Anther has been removed from your inventory. Heather has been removed from your inventory. 6 cheap Restore Magicka has been added to your inventory. Oh, that's helpful. I wish they were a little more potent than that. Tell me about the flowers. You already brought them to Ajira. I did. How's that bet with Galbadir going? Now Ajira will win to bet with Galbadir. Good for you. Well, how about some new duties then? Ajira is very sorry. Ajira has much work to do on these reports so Ajira can win her bet with Galbadir. Maybe you could fetch a new ceramic bowl for Ajira? A ceramic bowl? Yes, take these 10 drakes and go find Ajira a ceramic bowl. Ajira thinks Ravir, the trader here in Balmora, has some. Your journal has been updated. 10 gold has been added to your inventory. Okay. Now let's check the journal.
May you walk on warm sands.
Thanks. 9th of Heartfire, day 25. Ajira thanked me for bringing her the 4 flowers. 9th of Heartfire, day 25. Ajira asked me to find her a ceramic bowl. She told me that Ravir the trader here in Balmora might have one. Okay, we can do that. No big deal.
Hello.
Hi. Wait a minute.
Do you have something to say, Outlander?
I could probably just snag that, but, she said to go to Ravir. But we'll do that in the next video. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you then.